Hey y'all, welcome back. This will be a long video, so let's just get right into it. The community card game is well underway, and hopefully by next week or the week after, we'll be ready to start taking art submissions, which I'll be explaining more in depth for a later video. For right now, however, I'm super excited to share with you the two titles we have for the game. Neo, Imaginary Fighters Showtime, and Neo, Return to Dreamscape. As you can see, both names revolve around the title of Neo, which was something we wanted to keep through all iterations, as Neo is usually the pretext for something that is new. Our theme for the game revolves around a theatrical style, with nods to this in the rules and the template. We realized pretty early on, after reading Zach's comment on it, that we should let the community itself decide on what the new card game should have as its name. This is a card game made by and for the community, so ultimately it's not only on us to make this decision. However, we do still want it to fall in line with the theming we have created for the game, so we're presenting these two options to the community. Neo Imaginary Fighters Showtime lends itself better to the theming, with the card back and name taking heavy inspiration from Japanese games such as Card Fight Vanguard, Force of Will, and Future Card Buddy Fight. Neo Return to Dreamscape directly takes from the original community card game. While it doesn't super connect to the theme, I know older community members may feel more nostalgic for this title. With that all being said, I'll have a pull up on screen. Hey, so post-edit Kiwi here. YouTube removed poll cards like a year ago. I didn't realize that while filming this. So, instead, what we're going to do is there will be two videos on screen right now. Well, two links to two different videos. One will be for Neo Imaginary Fighters Showtime, and the other will be for Neo Return to Dreamscape. Whichever one of those videos gets more likes will be the winner of this, not contest, this poll, whatever. Sorry. Continue your listening experience of speech impediments. Thank you, bye. Kicking things off this week, we have YoshiBops and the card game Derp Wars. He's uploaded a few times in the past week, and every video's a banger. Personal fave is the Pogwin video. What an absolute beast for having penguin synergy implemented. You know what? I think more games need that. It really needs that added spice. Next up, we have the reigning king, Zach, giving us a look at the new archetype, the Kazarax. They look absolutely phenomenal, and to me at least, resemble a sort of indigenous style, with the way the art is positioned and the patterns on the Kazarax themselves. My big fave is the Ocean Kazarak. The colors and perspective are wonderfully done. Teklar also gets updated text to round out the rules a little more, and speaking of, in terms of gameplay, I've seen a lot of people on the Chaos Galaxy Discord sort of have a mixed opinion on the archetype itself. There's a very large competitive side to the game, and me not knowing a whole heck of a lot about it, I wouldn't want to try and step on anybody's toes. I recommend going there and just looking through to see what they're saying, as it's pretty interesting to see an Htcg this closely examined. Terrygon Tcg is a brand new creator, with the first upload being on the first card in the game. We don't get anything on how the game works, but I have to say the artwork is immaculate on the card. The coloring and vibrancy is spectacular, and I love the theming of it. A not-so-new TCG I haven't talked about yet, Derpster Productions TCG gives us a speed art for Water Construct Summoner in his game, Lords of Magic TCG. I followed his game for a little bit now, and it's pretty cool. This new set has an Egyptian theme to it, and it looks really cool. The art style reminds me heavily of the early days of Orders of Terra, and the game itself draws inspiration from Magic. It's very colorful, and I love everything about it. Doodles Ninja is at it with a brand new pack opening for Sail the Seas. The pack art is fairly simple, but again, I really like the design of these printed cards. And I need to know, okay, how did he get that smooth glossy effect on them? Seriously, I can't find cardstock that good, and Epic Wars TCG shows off the Viking archetype in his game, and it looks really cool. It's a super unique take on what a Viking is, and I like how they're drawn with blacks and purples, making them look more like a dark and evil type of card. BlueWolf TCG gives us even more videos on his card game, Rage Battles. It's really great to see how this game is working out and evolving, and I love all of the content he puts out for it. The battle videos are a classic and are always a great time to watch. Heavily reminds me of when I would battle my friend Thomas in Adventure Realms using my first gen MacBook as a camera. Yeah, we finally get a look at the physical cards from Shard TCG. This was a super exciting video to watch, as I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on these beautiful cards by these guys. James and Richard are swell guys, and it's a super fun video to watch. And can I just say, when they opened that box, I was blown away. Just go check out the video and you'll see why. A newer creator, TCG Crafter, gives us a look at his new card game by what I believe the name is...
Why do you gotta be such a sussy bucka? Huh?
It definitely seems interesting, and I enjoy the really cartoony art style. It's almost a mix of Soap's and Rachel's art styles with the blocky but quirky characters. It looks like a fun game, and it'll be cool to see more in the future. The man, the myth, the legend, Pierre, gives us a nice, juicy update video going over quite a number of things. A big congratulations are in order for getting married. I'm super happy for you, man. You deserve all of the wonderful things in the world, and spending the rest of your life with the person you love and cherish is just one of many of those things. Pierre also talks about the sales for AFROCHIBI champs. For when he reaches 100 sales of the game, he'll be donating 100 UK pounds to charity. I'm telling you, this guy's an absolute beast. And he talks about what's next for the game as well. Collabs are going to be happening, and man, I'm excited. He's got quite the hefty plate, but I look forward to everything he does. Dimension Battles takes us back into the story for the game, and it's a really coal time. I think my favorite part about this whole series is that as he makes new pages, he still experiments with styles and variations within the panels themselves. Aether smacks down the ruler and gives us a good old-fashioned lesson on how we can build our own Astronomica decks. With the upcoming tournament, this is a great video to watch. He shows some really good examples for deck ideas, and I super look forward to seeing how people will be building their decks. Mystic Islands is opening up 2 whole booster packs of Islands Collide. Super chill time, and he gets some pretty funky polls. But, you know, I'll just let you watch the video to find out what they are, because, I mean, like, hey man, that was kind of really funky. A channel I haven't covered yet, The Last 10 Elementals TCG, gives us a couple new videos on the card game. We get to look at a new upgrade pack and a Chinops promo pack from Gappy. The opening is really great to see, and I love looking at how he's done the packaging for the game. The cards are super vibrant, and I love how all of them look. Spells are especially unique, and I think it's seldom rare that anybody in the Htcg community makes a horizontal card. Chris, the absolute beast of a man, gives us a look at 3 out of the 5 new cores for Wrath of Cores. I just want to say, bam! I was right. I love the look of the new cores, having a very unified look to them. Black is my big fave. Just look at that face. You see it? Eh? That's my boy, Oogie Boogie. I think all of the new cores shown so far have a very fast way of gaining charge, which is most likely a purposeful design, as Chris did say he wanted to make the game with this set have a faster pace to it. I think the glares are a great idea, and just having that color there makes it super appealing. I love everything about this new set. A newer game to the Htcg community, Planet Extraterrest TCG, gives us a couple new videos on the game. What he has so far is really cool, and I love the fact that he was inspired by my old game, Adventure Realms. It's really nice seeing people who had nostalgia for the game come back to the channel, and just, I love seeing all of the comments on it. It's even nicer seeing how his game evolved from that sort of inspiration from Adventure Realms, just taking the health, shield, and damage, and incorporating it into his new game and changing it up, and just how everything evolved with it. The artwork and the templates are very nice to look at, and I believe this will be one of, if not the first, LCG to be created within the Htcg. So it's an HLCG. Right? Who knows? The finale for this week, Scott from Ellumacent Art, gives us a couple new videos on the artwork and card creation for the game. In the newest one, the drawing of Demon Knight Jennifer, I think Scott does a fantastic job with the perspective. It's always a struggle drawing hands from different depths, and I think he did the best job anyone could. That's all from last week. If I missed you in this one, let me know down below, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. Remember to vote on which title and back you'd like to see for the new community card game. I'll catch y'all in the next one.